And we are live. Hello,
Yeah.
Noami.
Hi, Gorak.
Happy Mother's
How's
Day
you doing?
for. I guess I guess it's yesterday. Correct.
Yeah, yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
And happy Mother's Day to all the other moms out there. I'm not
Yeah.
just saying that to the ones that I've dated, but
Yeah, hope all the mums had a nice
yeah. Hope
day
you all had a good
yesterday.
day, and
Yeah.
welcome to another edition of Pink Sod Podcast. Mike will be here soon.
I
Wait,
think he's here.
I think we got
Yeah,
an unwanted guest coming.
we have,
And
yeah.
should we
Oh,
let
it's
the
that
guest?
guest
Yeah,
again we had on a few
we have an
weeks
unwanted
ago.
guest. I think it's like some dude down the street that's asking for money.
It's some dickhead. Hold on one second, buddy. Let me open the door. I didn't know we was going live already. Damn, hello. It's my
Yeah.
own show and I'm late.
Who are you? No, I'm joking.
I'm me. Who the hell are you? Let me close the door real quick. Hold on.
Well, you're that stunt double guy.
God damn it, I ain't even ready for my own goddamn show. What the hell? All right. Am I allowed to say goddamn on here?
You just said
I'm
it,
sorry.
so yeah.
I have to put you off the show for saying that G word now.
Fuck. Oh shit, I can't say that either.
Nah, we get canceled, bro.
So how the hell are you guys doing?
I'm fucking tired, man. It's been a long fucking week for me.
Here, let me give you my
Yeah,
coffee.
Well, just water.
Well,
I've got water.
Well, I cut back on coffee. This is actually my first cup of coffee since, well, last night I had my first cup of coffee in weeks, but this is my first full cup of coffee. I just did a sip yesterday, and I was doing mushroom coffee, not like magic mushrooms. I wasn't going to another planet or nothing.
Not yet.
Not yet. We'll get into that later. Now, these were like some kind of, I forget what mushrooms, like lion's mane and shit like that. It was really good.
Oh, yeah.
But I ran out, and I'm not paying $50 for a month's worth of coffee, so I'm seeing what else I can get. But on the subject of mushrooms, Greg, I don't know, did we discuss this last week?
I can't remember last week.
I can't remember yesterday. I was told by a therapist, and this has actually been proven true, psilocybin helps with anxiety and depression.
Okay.
Yeah, I've heard that.
That's a first for me.
Now, what the issue is, though, that the medical field's doing that kind of pisses me off is they're doing psilocybin studies, but what they're doing is they're mixing LSD in with the studies, so you don't know if you're getting LSD or mushrooms. Now, psilocybin is a natural chemical found. Anything natural, in my opinion, could have great health benefits. When you start bringing science into it and artificially creating, that's when you start causing problems.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's too strong and it'll like fuck with your chemical balance and shit. There's a reason why nature's here. But anyway, I have an itchy butthole. I don't know why I decided to tell you guys that, but you're welcome.
Just like get a pen and scratch it.
I do. I have a pen. Vape pen. No, I'm no, like I don't know.
Shit. R.I.P. to that vape pen.
You know what's crazy? When I was a kid, I used to eat Snap Crackle Pops, and now that's what my body does.
Yeah, mine's been doing that for years. mine is my knees, mostly.
Mine's my chest.
Your chest.
Ah.
It's very weird.
That is weird.
It's very odd. I've been to doctors. There's nothing really wrong with me X-ray wise. There might be mentally, but nothing X-ray wise or anything. But like my sternum will hurt pretty bad, and I'll do this, and it'll like pop like knuckles.
I
Right.
thought like you know when you do this like an alien will pop out like in the movie Alien. Yeah.
Dude,
You know.
I wish. Then I'd have somebody to talk to when nobody's around.
Dude, you can use that for your next. You can use that for your next stand-up act.
Yeah, that's what I should do, because then I'd have a friend. Oh, speaking of stand-up, guys, if you're in the Belmont County area or you feel like making a trip to Ohio, I'm going to be doing my stand-up comedy debut at the Belmont Gym in Belmont, Ohio. That is on.
Are you gonna do
209
like an
Johnson.
Instagram live for that? You should do it live.
I am
I'd
actually
love to see that.
I am actually planning on getting somebody, maybe video camera, maybe just a cell phone, but I do plan on recording the entire event, like all the acts and stuff.
Yeah, and like do like a mini vlog, you know,
Mhm.
and then
I was,
just post it up on your YouTube channel.
yeah, I was gonna do like a vlog series leading up to it and shit like that. I was gonna
Yeah.
do TikToks and everything. I just have to come more out of my shell, and I've been doing that as of late. So I'm gonna start doing that, doing little skits for it.
Oh, I was thinking about doing that as well because I'm going to get tattooed and go and see Static X this weekend.
Mhm. Well, here's the thing though, that a lot of people don't realize is I don't know how it works in your country, Gorak, in Australia, but in the United States, if you plan on doing it as a business, like you want to be a business, you can eventually make yourself an LLC. Then, when you're doing videos like that, if you're promoting the concert, you can actually use the concert tickets as a tax write off.
Right.
Oh,
Paying
okay.
tax and stuff on it.
Yeah, and I don't know how that all works. I could be mistaken, but I do believe you get money back at the end of the year because it's business, not pleasure.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That'll be I'm not too
Um,
sure if it's like that in here, but like if it is like that for you over there, then fucking take it, dude.
well,
Yeah.
you have to be. It costs a lot, not a lot, but it costs money, and I do plan on eventually. Once I start, and if I do start getting, I'm not really gonna like put any thing into it yet, but if I get a decent following with a stand-up comedy thing, I will definitely look into that
Yeah.
because I would like to at least earn a little bit of money before I can say I'm going to spend all this money on something that might not even benefit me
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
currently, because you have to benefit from it. But yeah, that's fucking crazy. A friend of mine's like, "Oh yeah, you can become your own LLC." I'm like, so I would become the face of everything else that I do,
Mm.
Okay.
which would be fucking crazy. But yeah, random topic. But yeah, I'm doing stand-up comedy on August 20th, and it was crazy because a friend of mine's like, "You should do an open mic night," and I told them, "I'm like, fuck open mic night. I'm gonna rent a gym and book my own fucking thing." So I booked
Open
this.
night, open mic's actually pretty good. Oh,
They,
get it, open mic, and your name's Mike.
well, I was gonna do an open mic, and don't get me wrong, I do plan on doing them. But the reasoning why I didn't go to an open mic is because I need to get better at timing my act. Because
Yeah.
I'm all improvised. I just tell stories or whatever comes to my mind or whatever I type up, and if I run out of time, I run out of time. Open mic nights are typically 5 minutes.
So that's
So
always they're all like quick,
yeah.
Yeah.
short. Yeah.
So I need to get more into my element. So the reason why I booked the gym is because I have more leeway. I have Sable, the opening act. I gave her about 10, 15 minutes, however long she needs. And then me, I'm going to be like on there 15, 20 minutes. And then Matt is the main, well, he's kind of the headliner. We do have something planned after him, but he's going to be doing like 20 minutes. And then we're going to do a little like
Collaboration.
collaboration at the very end.
That'd be cool.
We're
like,
gonna
yeah.
all three of us are gonna come out and we're just gonna bullshit and talk like podcast style and tell funny stories and everything else. Maybe get the crowd involved.
You can tell me your Australian friend.
Yeah, I was gonna talk about podcasting and Australian friends, and he looks like The Rock, except more beautiful. You're more beautiful than The Rock because
And I'm more natural.
that is a Joe Rogan thing that is going way fucking crazy.
I know. I don't know, man.
The Rock is saying he's all natural.
He
Joe
did
Rogan,
admit to taking steroids when he was young.
yes, but he says now he's all natural.
Yeah.
Okay.
Joe Rogan says there's no way in hell at fucking 50 years old he's that buff. I'm not gonna say
Although
what.
Mark Wahlberg is what, 40 something?
Yep.
And he's ripped as fuck too. So
Look at what's his fucking full name?
Hugh Jackman.
No, Doyle Wolfgang von Frankenstein.
Oh yeah, he's like just a vegan bodybuilder.
He's fucking huge, but he gets a shit ton of protein from protein powder and shit.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
maybe like some testosterone or something, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Now, it's really weird. I'm not going to talk shit on the guy at all. Nothing against him. I'm just speaking things that I've found out that's weird. WWE has this wellness policy, correct? This fucking crazy ass steroid wellness policy. Now, it's good that they have this. However,
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar always passes the son of a bitch, but he failed UFC's twice.
Yeah, I know. I find it kind of hilarious. But you know what I thought that was funnier too? Was it in WWE? He had to cut down weight,
Mm-hmm.
and in the UFC, he has to be in the heavyweight division. He has to like fucking put on weight.
Well, I don't know why he would have to lose weight in WWE. I'd have to look that up because they don't
I
have
don't know.
weight.
I think it might be the other way around. Maybe I'm not too sure.
'Cause they don't-
in UFC, there's certain weight divisions.
Yeah.
You have to
Okay.
be in that class.
You want to know what's fucking wild? Speaking of like fighting and shit. Good morning, Jackie. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't
Good morning,
already.
Jackie.
Now what is weird and crazy is the Big Show.
Yeah.
Do you know the Big Show, Naomi?
No.
For those of you that don't know, Paul White is his real name. He was actually in the movie Waterboy too. He played the wrestler.
Oh, okay.
He's a professional wrestler who is 7 foot tall. When he was wrestling, he was between 450 to 500 pounds. He tried becoming a fucking boxer. Love you too, Jackie. His fist is the size of my head. This dude wanted to become a fucking boxer. They told him there's no weight class for you.
Unless if he cuts down weight and then maybe he could just be a heavyweight.
Could you imagine being punched by that man? He'd knock your. It'd be like that
Nobody stand a
scene.
chance.
It'd be like that fucking scene from Jason X.
I know that was no Takes Over Manhattan
Oh,
when
Takes
he
Over
knocked the
Manhattan,
guy's
sorry.
head off. Yeah.
Sorry, I got the wrong campy, shitty Jason film. Sorry.
Hey, they're all good.
So, Gorak, Wednesday we are doing Halloween 2. Did you want to take a break from Rob Zombie for just next week, and then we can do the Albisto and then review all of his
No, we
films?
can just do it. We'll just do it.
The-
We're almost there anyway.
Yeah, but you have a choice between two films, Greg.
Okay, what is it?
The Evil Dead remake from 2013 with reimagining.
Okay, let's do that one.
That one. I don't want to get too far into it because we're going to talk about it, but holy shit. fuck.
Doesn't it remind you of Evil Dead 1 and 2 combined?
It is.
Because if you watch the OG Evil Dead, it doesn't tell you much of it.
That movie. I don't know what my deal is lately because I always said on the show that I'm all right with certain gore, but gore messes with me. But those two Evil Dead movies did not really faze me that much, and they're gory as shit.
Yeah, like that chick's arm.
Oh, I thought she was going to be the one that was going to be Ash's character till the end, but we can get to that next week.
But I did make a meme too. I did make like a sort of like a meme thing. You know that guy that got hit with an nail gun?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I made a meme and made like someone who got nailed tonight.
Bro, when I was watching that movie, I was thinking to myself, is this a Pinhead origin story?
Yeah. Pinhead's back.
I have a question for you, Greg. Another
Good
movie.
movie.
Another movie
more
that
I
we,
watch, more I enjoy it.
yes, it was a great film. Bro, I have another movie that we need to review. Add it to the list. You ready for this?
Go for it.
Poltergeist, the remake.
Yeah.
Have
Is
you
that
seen it?
2000s?
I think it was like 2000. It was somewhat more recent, I think.
You're right.
2015, I think it came out. Yeah, 2015.
Yeah, right.
It was
I've heard of like the original. I don't really know too much of it.
It was pretty good. Actually, I have an idea that we could do, Gorak. We can compile a watch list of movies to review and just randomly pick from it and then add to it whenever. Like once we pick a movie, add a movie.
Yeah, could do that if you want.
Or we can do music and TV series too if they're short.
Yeah, music would be a lot easier because Ghost is releasing a new EP.
And also, we do still have to review Well Worn Boots' debut album.
Oh yeah, we do too.
It's fucking great. Have you listened to it yet?
Bits of it, yeah. I quite like it. I like the sound.
Noami.
I've not listened to it yet.
Do you like Jethro Tull?
Yeah, it's okay. Not one of my favorites, but
this band, they're in full-blown character. Like they have gimmicks and shit. Kind of like, I hate to really compare bands, but the only way to really explain bands is to compare bands. So I'm not saying they are like this band. They are very original.
Yeah.
They're like in character, kind of like Guar in a sense. They're in like character. Their music is very hard rock, borderline kind of metal-ish with flute solos.
Oh, okay.
And it has a very swampy, like, rock vibe, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of like a southern kind of thing, but it's not. Like, it's hard to explain. But
I'm interested in listening and finding out about,
I don't know if I can play their music on here without getting kicked off.
I don't know whether
you'll get booted off. Get it?
Clips, you probably will. Yeah. I don't want to risk getting booted off.
I think within the copyright law we can play 10 seconds.
I think you can play a clip of something, but not the whole thing.
No, okay. Since it's 10 seconds, I'm gonna see what I can do because this band is so fucking great. There's a lot of great bands that have come on the show, by the way. Like, I am actually compiling a list on Spotify of bands that's been on here and making like a playlist. Here we go. This is a live video of theirs. Let me play this live video. You know what? If we get booted, we get fucking booted. You know, it's my show. I've seen people fucking play music on their shit.
I have, many times.
As long as we talk over top of it. If we talk over top of it, we'll be fine. Here is Well Worn Boot. Guys, if you are listening to this show, I know you guys are. This is Well Worn Boot. Let me get it up and running here. Ah, fuck. Sorry, it glitched out.
Very Jethro Tull.
Yeah.
Very Jethro Tull. But like really, I love it. And his vocals, I think, are better than Jethro in my opinion.
You know what it kind of reminds me of?
You can hear the swampy sound coming in.
Yeah, right?
You know the band Turbo Negro?
Yes, vocally, very much.
It's like Turbo Negro made Jethro Tull.
Yeah. I fucking love it.
I think we sound better than Jethro Tull.
That's what I told them.
Hey, you gotta remember, Jethro Tull did get a Grammy over Metallica in the 90s.
You know, I'll be honest. If Jethro Tull sounded nearly like that, I would have let it be a pass.
Yeah. I never listened to Jethro Tull's music, and I probably won't.
Well Worn Boot is like Jethro Tull meets like harder rock.
Yeah.
I was saying it's like Jethro Tull meets Turbo Negro.
Yes, very much so. Love those guys. But yeah, like it's fucking great. I love a lot of the guests we've had. We need to bring some more on. I would absolutely love to bring some of them back. Like we need AC back. We need let's get a hold of some of these people because I've got some shit I want to talk about because I love bullshitting with people. I love this. So guys, check out Wrath of the Fallen. That is my cousin's band.
Okay.
They're another incredible group. They're local to my area, and they're great. Fucking pretty heavy too. Also, Gorak, did you get a hold of your guys? Like, are we doing that interview this week?
Yeah, I messaged him like yesterday. He hasn't replied back, so I'm guessing like he's just been busy.
I apologize again for that day because a friend of mine came into town and I ain't seen him in a while, and he's living about an hour and a half away. He came to town, he swung by, we were hanging out and shit, and I kind of lost track of time because he's like, "Hey, let's go hang out with our other friend." And I'm like, "Yeah, I got time." I get to her house, I'm like, "Shit, I have that interview in an hour." And that's when I messaged you. I'm like, "I won't be able to make it. Sorry, bro." Like,
Yeah,
friends in town.
I could have just done it on my own. I would have been happy to do that.
Bro, you're always more than welcome to do that. I know,
Yeah.
like, this is technically my show, but, like, you have my permission if you're comfortable doing that.
I'll just add clips with you in it.
Yeah, just saying random stupid shit.
Yeah, like just like yep, ha ha ha, yep.
I'll get a cardboard cutout.
Yeah,
Bro,
pretty much that could work.
I got an idea. For, like, interviews like that, just have me sit in front of my phone and just ask random questions and, like, random video clips.
You
And
know,
then
you know how you like on TikTok when they do the duos.
Yeah.
It's
Do
kind of like
that.
that.
Yeah, I'll just send you videos of just
Yeah.
random ass questions. You just click on them. You know, I think that would be a great idea to keep a podcast going long after death, is just have random ass video clips of yourself asking questions.
Or we just put like repeated questions from like the last 2,000 episodes you've done.
Yeah, like we have plenty of material.
Yeah.
We'll sound like Motley Crue backing tracks.
Could you imagine? Well, the future, going back to like last week's episode, the future of technology, you could almost like electronically live forever through AI.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know. And could you imagine now, with the technology that we have, that it's just going to be virtual concerts?
Bro, that's already happened. And what
Yeah.
has me kind of concerned though is people are staying at home more and stuff due to the coronavirus or whatever. But the fact is the human body needs germs. We need toxins. We need this, that, and the other because
Yeah.
our body can fight them. It
Mhm.
learns
Yeah.
how to fight them. So the fact of the matter is, if you're avoiding germs all the time, like I do eat organic, but not 24/7, because your body needs that shit to flush it out and be ready for the more dangerous shit. So the fact of the matter is, when a huge fucking virus comes, like coronavirus, if you're not eating vitamins,
Virus.
yeah, the
I
COVID,
like that. I'm going to use that term at work.
the coronavirus.
No, the virus come.
So yeah, when the virus comes, when a big virus comes, your body's not ready for it. And that's gonna fuck you. It's gonna fuck you in the butt.
Yeah, no words.
So,
But no, guys, check out Primitive because they sound like Metallica. If Metallica and Testament and Sepultura had a baby,
dude, I listen to that band and I would give them more credit than that, Gorak. They sound like Sepultura, Megadeth,
and early and Justice for All Metallica.
yeah, no, like Kill 'Em All, like Wrote 'Em All, like Dave Mustaine.
Yeah, he did actually. But I like the song All for the Weak, whatever it's called.
See, I love Metallica. I just love giving them shit for the whole Dave Mustaine thing, but they're really good.
The Newsted band is back together now too.
I thought he was done playing.
No, they're back together.
Damn.
Yeah, they announced it a couple of weeks ago.
I saw this random thing. Sorry to change the subject, but going back to like virtual shit,
Yeah,
I saw that comedians are now doing virtual shows.
yeah,
and-
right. Is
and
that like
that's-
VR
Yeah.
and stuff? That's
Yeah.
VR, correct? Yeah.
But like, I've been into comedy on and off for the last like decade or so. Like I did stand up in high school and then I haven't since. So this show is my debut show, kind of. It's my debut show after high school. Which fuck, I waited long enough. Um, but like as somebody that's been on a stage before or have no friends that are comedians, comedy is one of those things that you can't do virtual because it has a lot to do with crowd interaction. Some of it.
It'd be a lot.
Yeah.
I think it'd be weird because it'd be like watching it on Netflix or a
Yeah,
streaming device.
But with
without
no
the
crowd.
audience. Yeah, because there's always an
yeah.
audience. Yeah.
It will definitely have a different vibe to it.
Now, something that I've thought about doing, did you see what Dave Chappelle did during the pandemic? No other comedian was doing stand-up specials because of no crowd. Dave Chappelle rented out this little, not rented, I think he used his living room, and he invited his closest friends and family over, and he did stand-up in his living room.
That's pretty cool.
And he filmed it. Yeah, as a stand-up special, he filmed it.
Yeah. Well, there was a comedian, there's one that I follow, and during the pandemic, she did like a weekly live video.
Yeah.
And that was fun to watch. And it was just literally a sat in a house and, having a chat. And then there's often some funny stories and things and that. Yeah, it was really good.
That's what Lynn Ruth Miller was doing. Rest in peace to her. I kind of decided to say fuck it and go after comedy. And I've got a lot of other shit going on. So I'm not going to be doing comedy probably all the time. But yeah, it would be horrible, but it's not. These musicians aren't doing it at home all the time. They're doing it in between tour schedules right now.
I agree. I love the live concert experience, being there, the atmosphere and everything.
I do too, but is it just me, or is it harder and harder to go to concerts now due to the price of tickets?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I think since
after pandemic.
Maybe after the pandemic, or maybe a little bit, maybe a year before the pandemic, ticket prices have been going up.
They've been going up before,
traveling costing as well for the band.
I think they're more expensive after the pandemic than before, though, because these venues they're trying to get their money back. I used to be able to go to an Alice Cooper concert, pay $20 maybe 30. Stand right on the rail and watch Alice. So I'd see him a couple times that tour because that's fucking $60 for 3 shows. Fuck it, why not?
It's pretty good.
Maybe $80 because of taxes and all that shit. But now his tickets are like $40, $50, $60, $70, $80 for one show.
Yeah. And if you get the ones at the front, they're a lot more with you're part of the show.
Here's how I got past that is Alice would do shows in Pittsburgh at a little venue called Stage AE. It's all standing room. There is no seats. So I would just get the general admission ticket, which I may have been underestimating. It may have been $35, $40 now that I think about it. But still cheap for Alice Cooper. I'd buy the ticket. I'd go to that venue. I'd stand right on the rail. I'd get there early. I'd stand on the rail. I'd wait. I'd watch Alice. Or I'd stand in the back. It doesn't really matter, wherever my friends are. But nowadays, it seems like a lot of these bands are doing stadiums now. And it's great. I'm happy for them. But I would love them to do small venues again.
Yeah, I like the smaller venues. They're always good.
Yeah, I think smaller venues sound the best.
Yeah.
But stadium gigs are also cool. But
yeah.
Expensive.
I think they both got good things about them.
I've only been to 2 stadium concerts, and it was Guns N' Roses when they did the reunion with Slash and stuff, and the Foo Fighters a couple years ago. And it was good. It was good. Like the vibes were good. They sounded great, but fuck, man, when you're old and you're standing up on your feet for 3 hours.
Yeah, it's hard now. It gets harder.
I think I've only been to a handful of stadium shows. I went to. No, that was an arena. Would arenas be considered stadiums? No?
Arenas.
Yeah, I was wondering that. They are quite big, but not as big as
stadiums would be like football fields and shit like that.
Depending what type of arena is it, I guess, because
See-
if you're talking about, like an example, the Wembley Arena, that's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's considered a stadium. See,
Yeah.
I'm guessing Wembley. Oh, not Wembley. Stadiums or whatever it is.
We would have to find out what the difference between, and these are all names of like things that I've heard. Pavilion. What's the difference between a pavilion, a stadium, and a arena? Because I've seen some pavilions that are fucking huge.
The arenas, the ones who tend to have roofs, they're more covered, aren't they? The
Okay.
stadiums can be.
Yeah,
See-
I think pavilion is sort of similar, but I'm
It's outside.
assuming they would have like like a little deck area up on top.
Yeah, because
If
pavilions,
I'm not
all
mistaken.
the pavilions I've been to, except for maybe one or two, was like outside, but not outside. Like the seats had a roof over it, but then there was like a lawn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a venue called the Horton Pavilion in Sydney. That's where I'm going to see Ghost.
That's fucking cool.
And it's a big venue too.
Is a
See,
pavilion like a theatre then?
It's hard to explain. A theater is different because a theater is smaller, and that's where like music
Yeah.
acts are.
So I've not been
the
to a
Metro-
pavilion.
The Metro Theatre in Sydney, I've been there a few times to watch gigs. Nice small venue, dude. But like, fuck, you can probably easily fit like 200, maybe 300, 400 people in there.
Damn, dude.
I've seen Sepultura there live once. Last time they came to Australia, the pit was like too nuts, so I went to the rafters part and watched the pit from up the first floor, and it was wild.
Okay,
But
bro.
it was good.
To explain the answer to our question, I found an answer. What's the difference between arena and stadium? There is not much difference between an arena and a stadium, although an arena is enclosed and a stadium oftentimes has an open roof.
Ah.
A football is usually played in a stadium, while basketball and other sports are typically played in arenas. But that doesn't answer what the difference between a pavilion and a stadium is.
No.
All right. A pavilion is usually a square shape, and an arena is a circle. So technically, stadium tours can be in an arena, a pavilion.
So a pavilion's just like a square arena. Is that what?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And a stadium is typically larger, has a larger audience. So yeah, like
Hi, Renee.
I don't know. We definitely, I guess, an arena typically seats more than 20,000 people, whereas a stadium typically fits 20,000 or more, while an arena fits 20,000 or less, I guess.
But sometimes the small arenas sounds the best.
Yeah, I went to an arena last year, and it was a smaller one. It was really good.
Some of the best shows I've seen are in small venues. Like when I saw Alice at Stage AE, I've seen a lot of bands at that venue. Hi, Renee. I saw bands at a place called Mr. Smalls, which is fucking an amazing venue. It's similar to another venue that was in Pittsburgh that was called, what the fuck was the name of it? I forget the name of it, but they built a venue inside of a church, like an old church.
Oh, brilliant.
The other one shut down. I forget the name of it. It's going to fucking bug me all day because I've been to that venue several times and it was amazing. Forget the name of it. But anyway, they built venues inside of churches, which I thought was fucking great idea. That was a great small venue. I also went to Hard Rock Cafe, which is like a bar restaurant kind of thing.
We've got one here in Australia as well.
Yeah, they're smaller venues. But
a Hard Rock Cafe was more of a like a dine-in restaurant.
Yeah, the ones I went to were restaurants.
That's what this is. It's take pictures of what? That's on Gorak's OnlyFans.
Only friend, get it right, you fuck.
But yeah, smaller venues, bro, is where it's at. That is my favorite. See, I would prefer a band No, I get it. It's a great experience. But if I was to go see a band, if I had to choose between going to like a big ass stadium and all the fireworks and shit, yeah, it's great, but you're going to spend $300-400 for that.
But you know,
I would rather.
the best venues are the
What?
pubs.
Yeah, pubs,
Yeah,
small places like that where it's more personal. You don't need all the fireworks and shit. More personal.
Have you guys heard of a band called Parkway Drive?
Yes, they're fucking good.
There was like a documentary of them on SBS, like an Australian television thing. It's up on YouTube. It's actually pretty good. I've seen them live. This is like years ago. This is when their second album, Killing with a Smile, came out. I've seen them live up the road from my house at this little venue called Oxford Tavern, and that was the place to go for live venues. They don't have it anymore. It got demolished years ago. But I saw Parkway Drive there when they weren't that big, and when that album dropped, and that place was destroyed.
Bro,
it was good, man. I got pictures of it, and I still look like the same there, but with like bald head and beard. But and have you guys heard of a band called King Parrot? They're from
fuck yeah, dude. They're amazing.
Yeah, because Phil Anselmo is like pretty much the biggest fan. I saw them at a pub a few times, just up the road from my house, and I remember one time I was like texting this chick at the time when I was at the gig because my phone keeps going off, and he threw a water bottle at me.
Jesus.
Yeah, and at the
because
end of the
you were
show,
on your phone rather than watching the gig.
And then he threw a fucking water bottle at me. I'm like, oh shit, sorry. And then after the gig, I went and bought their EP, and like, dude, and like it was a great. He was like, oh, you were that dude on the phone, and sorry if I hit you in the face with the water bottle. I'm like, nah, man, it's all good.
That's fucking cool, bro.
One of my best friends, she told me that she knows the bassist, and
really?
Years ago, apparently the bassist sent her a dick pic.
Oops.
Yeah, but no, they're a cool band, man. Like, they're fucking popular. Australia is like very underground for metal music, dude.
A friend of mine, speaking of bands sending like pictures or whatever, a friend of mine is on like Tinder as well. Gorak. She was swiping on there, doing the swipe or no swipey, whatever. And she came across the bassist of Five Finger Death Punch.
Really?
Yeah. She fucking swiped and he did too.
Really? He's on Tinder? Oh, David Draven was on Tinder for a bit, then he quit.
All right, I was just on Google. Do you guys want to see this church venue?
Yeah.
Here's what it looks like on the outside. Now, I give full credit. I don't know who the fuck took these photos, but I do not take credit for this. I give full credit to whoever did. This is the outside of the venue.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
It's an old church. You
actually
actually walk
right through my house.
You actually walk up.
Like it looks like the church from up the road from our street, dude.
Well, what's crazy is if you look at it from the side view, you see those steps?
Yeah.
You walk up them steps and you see the front door?
Yeah.
That's actually a smaller venue inside that they turned the actual church into. If you go around, you get your tickets. There's a separate little venue on the side that's bigger.
Yeah.
Now, Mr. Smalls, they call the smaller one the Fun House. They call the bigger venue Mr. Smalls.
What's the capacity in there?
I am not too sure what the capacity is. Let me double check here real quick.
Like they could easily fit like 200 to 300 people in there.
Well, you can fit a decent amount of people.
If you can like space it out properly.
I'm just not sure what their capacity is. That's what I'm looking at right now. Mr. Smalls, The capacity of Mr. Smalls, you can fit over 1,000 people in there.
Holy shit!
Wow.
I saw Guar there.
Yeah.
It also, the funhouse portion of it, I'm not sure what the capacity is of the funhouse. It's called Mr. Smith's Funhouse, I think. The funhouse stage is smaller. It only fits 200 people.
Oh, okay. That's a smaller gig then.
Here is the inside of Mr. Smalls. I don't know who the bands are, but I'm just showing you the inside. When you first walk in,
Wow.
that's what it looks like.
That looks amazing.
Dude,
And
that's
then-
beautiful.
Great gig venue.
Yeah, it's literally a church. And here's when the bands are playing when you get closer to the stage.
Wow.
Like it has great lighting.
Yeah, and yeah,
I'm not too sure
That's
what
pretty cool.
that's brilliant.
I'm not sure what part of the church Mr. Smalls is, but I think the funhouse is in the actual like where people would. I think the Mr. Smalls where people would praise, and I think the other one is something else. I'm not too sure exactly.
Oh, okay. And it's still going, this venue.
Oh yeah, it is. It's still
good.
it survived the pandemic.
Brilliant.
There's actually stage levels for like VIP, I believe. Maybe
Yeah.
it might just be you can go up there regardless. I forget. I haven't been at this venue in a while, but this is what it looks like when you're at the top of it, looking down.
Oh, wow.
Like if I
That
had
is
the
a
mo-
really
That's nice.
fantastic venue.
That kind
Right?
of reminds me of the Enmore Theatre in
Right?
Sydney. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Fuck. But yeah, Alice tickets still are relatively cheap if you just go see him, but lately he tours with other bands, and the other bands are more expensive.
Or when you have to pay for a hotel to stay near the
Yeah.
venue. And then it gets expensive.
Exactly.
And then
Now
the whole family going, that gets even more expensive. Because I took my kids last year.
All right, let me go through some of the things that happened at Mr. Smalls. It's a Pittsburgh venue. The theater stage is a large performance space with a capacity of 800 people. For the theater stage audience, there's a main floor, so they fit about 800 people.
It's pretty good.
The Funhouse stage with a capacity of 200 people. The Funhouse restaurant is open during shows which take place on the theater stage and the Funhouse stage, so you can actually go in there and eat.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
There's also used to be a skate park, but it has since closed.
Was that inside it or outside it?
I think it was, I don't know where it was at because I
Yeah.
wasn't there during that stage, but its materials actually were used for repurposing and building the Funhouse.
Oh,
So
okay.
I think it was inside where the Funhouse currently is.
Yeah.
There is a courtyard with a multi-level outdoor area with a stage. The courtyard can accommodate bands and DJs. The recording studio was formerly located in the same building as the rest of Mr. Smalls, but it's currently located in another neighborhood. So there was a recording studio in there too at one time. The cafe is a full bar and coffee shop in the basement of Mr. Smalls. It is used for pre-show, mid-show, and post-show gatherings. The sanctuary stage is located in a former Methodist church across the street from Mr. Smalls.
So you can even get a decent drink, like a coffee and that as well.
Yeah, and what's cool about Mr. Smalls is they have the Funhouse, which is for like smaller bands, fits 200 people. If they sell enough tickets and they want to sell more, they can easily move to the sanctuary stage across the street, which fits 200 more people. And if they're able to sell enough tickets, they can then move to Mr. Smalls.
Ah.
Pavilion's outside. Sorry, I misread that. I thought they asked if Mr. Smalls was outside. Now, here are some notable acts that have played at this venue. All That Remains, Ziggy Marley, Arctic Monkeys, Wiz Khalifa, and more.
Nice.
Also, Rusted Root also played there. Like, it's a really nice venue. I forget the name of the other one that was in Pittsburgh near me. Do you have venues like that where you're at, guys?
Not like that. No.
I think we do. I was just apparently Static X has got a VIP upgrade for this weekend.
Oh, you're good, buddy. Priorities.
Yeah. I was having a look, and it was like $150 for a VIP ticket because I already got the ticket itself for the show. But hang on, I'll see if I can share the screen. Where are we?
Oh, I found the other church, by the way, whenever you guys are ready for that.
But if the church near me ends up becoming a gig venue, I'll end up going.
How funny if like Ghost plays at that church venue.
Oh, that would be perfect for Ghost, that venue.
Yeah.
Funny story. I actually saw Gorak at Mr. Smalls, and the first song they did was I forget the name of the song now, but they pretty much shoved a cross in a preacher's ass and blood went everywhere. And
Ew.
Ah.
yeah,
But,
it was.
yeah. So the Static X VIP upgrade. So it's a meet and greet with 3 founding members. So it will be these 3 without Axel Dope. A VIP pass and some post and photo opportunity with both bands. So I'm guessing these VIP tickets for both bands, for Static X and Soil.
That's fucking cool.
I'm pretty sure it is. Sounds like it for
How
for
much?
$150. It's pretty good.
That ain't too bad.
It's fucking cheap.
So,
I'm
Grant,
thinking about it.
Grant.
Yeah.
Yo.
Now, it also random thing that I was still on the church topic and random venues. You guys don't have any venues that were used to be like churches or some shit?
Not that I know of. But,
Not what I know of. But
I'd have to
I can
look.
probably show you what the Metro Theater looks like.
All right.
It's
Once
on
you're
the page right now.
while you're looking that up, I'm going to pop up another church that was a venue.
Yeah,
this
man.
one sadly closed recently because the roof was falling in. But this one was called the Altar Bar.
Oh, that looks good.
I saw Guar here as well.
They like playing in churches.
I guess that's what it looked like on the inside.
Oh, wow, that's nice as well.
No, that was like a wedding or whatever, I think. All the tables
Yeah.
aren't there normally. The stage is actually
Yeah.
where all the red is at.
Yeah.
But it's really nice. Show me this
That is
venue,
nice.
Greg.
Yeah, I'm trying to look for Metro Theater.
See, if I had the money, I would actually like buy a church and do that.
Did a podcast in there.
No, I did the
And
podcast.
do gigs.
Yeah, I do gigs upstairs, and I'd have my podcast in my home in the bottom, dude, in the basement.
Yeah, so this is what the outside looks like.
Oh, that's nice.
This is the inside.
Damn, dude, that's beautiful.
Yeah, small, but I've seen a lot of good bands. I've seen Periphery, Death Angel, Sepultura. Who else have I seen in there? Buck Cherry. It's a good venue, dude. I could easily fit a good amount of people in there.
Dude, that's nice.
Oh, this is what the outside looks like. But,
That fucking looks pretty big.
yeah. It's
Why
pretty
are we
nice.
talking about casinos? We never.
Casinos.
I think because it was Jackie said that some of the concerts she's been to have been in casinos as the venue.
Believe it
Yeah,
or not.
there is a few that's like that.
Bands,
Mainly in America, isn't it?
What's fucking
Yeah.
weird? It's weird, but I've only seen one artist in a casino, and I saw him twice in a casino, and that was Weird Al Yankovic.
I've only
Well,
ever
this
been in a casino once.
I haven't either, but I went into this before this. I went in, and it was weird because I'm like, "Where's the venue? There's no signs or nothing." Like, oh,
Yeah.
you're gonna go about 200 feet that way. You're gonna go down a hallway. You're gonna go up steps, go down an elevator, go down more steps, go outside, and there it is.
Oh, okay.
Damn, how many people fit in this place, Greg?
Yeah, it looks big.
This is the Enmore Theater. This is where I'm going to see Ghost.
Yeah.
No. This is where I saw Alice Cooper one time for shit. Can't remember what gig it was. It had Orianthi on guitar. Anyway, that's where I saw Alice and Cheap Trick.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ah.
It's a nice venue. I remember standing out here one time for the Alice Cooper gig, and Rob Caggiano and Scott Ian walked past me.
damn, dude, that's fucking cool. I actually saw the Melvins at the Altar Bar, and they walked past me. Buzz and no, Dale wasn't with them. It was just Buzz.
Yeah. What a weird name.
Buzz Osborne.
That's Emma. It's Horton. Where are we? Horton Pavilion is where I'm going to see Ghost. Here we are. This is what the Horton looks like in Sydney.
Damn, dude.
That looks good.
Yeah.
Damn, bro, that's fucking awesome.
Huge, hey. So there you go.
Now, I'm going to show you something here. This is the venue that, this isn't really a venue, but I rented it out. This is the comedy. This is where the comedy thing's going to be. There's actually bleachers and shit too, but I'm thinking about setting up the stage where the stage actually is, putting the microphone and shit there.
Yeah.
And then there is a kitchen, but we're not going to have it open. Bring your own food or whatever. But on the opposite side of this, there's actually bleachers that people can sit on. So
That's cool.
It's a decently sized venue. It seats 200 people. We're going to get folding chairs. I think they supply folding chairs. I'll have to look into it. But we're going to get folding chairs and put them up like seats and shit. And yeah, we're going to have at the door, which is when you go straight back to the right, that's where people are going to enter. And we're going to just fucking collect tickets and shit like that and set up all the seats. It's going to be fucking fun, dude. I can't wait.
Just reading Jackie's comment about throwing the bras. Well, I'm going to the Hollywood Vampires gig in Munich end of June. And
oh, really?
I've got to be on my best behaviour, though. I can't throw any bras because my kids are there and they'll never go to a gig with me again if I do that.
I think I'm gonna
Maybe he's so embarrassed.
Get a pair of men's boxers and put Nutella on the butt crack. And throw it on stage. See what happens.
Apparently, Johnny Depp wears them if people throw them.
He wears bras or underwear?
If he gets a bra thrown at him, he puts it on. Here's a comment. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said if you throw men's underwear on stage, he'll wear them. Like, that's how you get fucking disease.
Yeah, he probably would do as well. Even with Nutella on.
I don't know if I'd do that because it's kind of gross.
Definitely.
But fuck. So any other venues you want to show us, Gorak?
There's probably heaps, man.
How about we save this for next week? Because we are reaching the hour mark. Gorak, is there any songs that are going to be playing soon?
Not really. It's kind of funny. I did like a TikTok live stream, and I was like jamming to Static X because I'm going to see Static X and stuff very soon.
Did you make any friends this time?
What's that?
Oh man, I got this cool story.
So on the live stream, this random fuckwit. Really? This is how us Aussies fucking talk. This random fuckwit, right? I was like jamming and stuff, and I was thinking I was jamming to one Static X songs, and then this is random fuckwit with no profile picture, and his username looks like a fucking barcode. Goes, oh, it's fucking shit music. And then I had people trolling on this guy. Goes, oh, that's a bit fucking rude. And so I stopped, and I'm like, hey, coming for a guy that has a no profile picture and has a username for a fucking barcode, you fucking robot.
Damn, dude. You're brutal.
We don't fuck around.
Fuck. I hate when people with no profile picture fucking hate on shit.
Oh,
Like,
but then it's even more creepier when they commented on like chicks' posts. You don't know who they are,
that is kind of creepy.
you know?
Dude, I have an idea for a concert venue.
My backyard.
No, get an old fucking school, dude.
An abandoned school.
Yeah, like an old abandoned school, have the venue in like the
Oh, that
gym
would be good.
and have all the classrooms be apartment complexes. So
People
people
you need to
that
get midgets pole dancing in the background. It'd be like a
No.
Motley Crue concert.
No, I have a better idea.
Oh, damn it.
Fucking have the
That's
cafeteria
my
be
concert.
have the cafeteria be the kitchen, have the gym be the fucking where all the bands play, and have all the fucking like classrooms put bathrooms in them and make them hotel rooms. You have everything in one spot.
Yeah, because after when they finish the gig, you know,
The bands can
They
stay there.
would be staying in
they
the
just stay
sex
there,
education
work out, do what
classroom.
they need to do. I could be the catering person. I could just feed them just shit.
Do you know how much a venue like that would cost though?
A lot.
I'm looking this up. Woo! God damn. New estimate at $5.2 million to turn old school into multi-family housing.
Yeah, no thanks. Even if I do win the lottery.
Bro, if I won the lottery, I'd do that because you'd easily make that back.
Yeah, that too, but then I think I'd buy properties.
Yeah, but you can buy properties with that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, bro. I would love to buy an old church and turn it into a home. Like, have my kitchen be in the basement, have my bedroom.
Be like a studio apartment, but in a church.
Yes,
Yeah.
but where all the people do like the religious like practices and stuff, have that room be a theater, a full fucking living room theater, and leave all the pews there, everything, and have a big old fucking screen there.
That'd be cool.
And have a full on theater. Actually replace the pews with like actual like movie theater seats.
Yeah.
Dude, I would live in it. I would fucking live in it. With that being said, guys, this was Pink Sock Podcast. And we will see you guys next week because we are going to be reviewing, well, actually this week, Wednesday, we're going to be reviewing Halloween 2 at noon Eastern Standard Time here.
I totally ran out the sex education room. I would too.
That's where I'm
I'm not staying in the maths classroom.
That's
That's
where
not
I'm going to
fair.
make snoo.
I'll make sure I get the holy water out.
I'm going to make snoo in the sex education room. Guys,
I'm gonna create my OnlyFriends.
Guys,
Yes.
check out Pink Sock Reacts Wednesday at noon Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be reviewing Halloween 2,
And
the Rob Zombie version. Also, next week we are going live Monday at noon Eastern Standard Time to do our random discussion BSing, and then next Wednesday noon Eastern Standard Time, we are going to be reviewing. Which movie did we say, Gorak? Evil Dead remake.
Yeah, I knew that. I was gonna say like a kids movie, but it's close enough.
Yeah. Well, guys, as always, stay safe, stay strong, stay healthy, and as always,
Subscribe to my OnlyFriends.
And as always, live long, rock hard.